Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here, just doing another update on the PECRON, the full system, the AK. So we have 500 watts coming in solar on these two strings here. And then on the side we have 200 watts of panels. I don't know what's coming in yet, I haven't seen the meter. Going in the bottom battery. Now I wanted to do this test because I wanted to see how the system would react if it was lopsided. And what I mean by that is you don't have energy coming in both batteries, just as a test. So I have 200 string on the bottom battery. The middle battery has nothing, and the top has 800 watts. No, I'm sorry, 1,000 watts, 800 and 200 coming in at 500 watts. Darn solar, I wish I could get that 1,000. Just to see how it's going to react. So if you come on this side and look at the batteries, now notice that this one is synced and fully charged, and the middle one is still topping off. It's almost done, it's at 96%. So what that's telling me is all the energy that's flowing through the main system is circulating through the whole system, but stopping because this one's already full. So it's not overcharging this. Otherwise that would be like red flashing, right? You have three lights on there, I noticed. You have green, which is synced. You have, sorry if you can't see it, red that's not synced yet, and then you have a red flashing one. The red flashing means too much voltage is going in, so it's kind of pulling back. But notice this one's finalizing here. So we'll see what the actual wattage is. I have these just stuck to the wall. Don't do this. I don't recommend anybody do this. I got to put some fireboard here. I'm doing that today. I just did this just for the test so you could see it on video. I just kind of screwed them to the wall, and then I take them back down, just so I can have all three aimed at you at the same time so you could see it. So on the first string, this is 800 watts. I have 100, and, oh, I'm sorry, this is 200 watts. Those are those Harbor Freight ones. I'm getting 179.9. So approximately 180 watts coming in on those panels. Those are unbelievable for cheap panels. The second string here is the 800 watts on the ACOPOWER. Yeah, 4 200 watt panels. And notice I'm only getting 350. ACOPOWER, you gotta step your game up, man. If Harbor Freight's, destroying your panels, you got to up your game. I still like the panels because they're all black. That's why I bought them. That's the only reason why I really jumped at them at first, because I wanted something all dark. And then the bottom one is one ACOPOWER all by itself, going into the battery at, notice the voltage, 19. So I have them all strung together in series parallel on these two. It's coming at about 40 to 43 voltage and about 8.5 amps. This can max out at 15 if I need to. And then this is one extra one, because I had that extra space on the RV that I put one extra one on. It's coming at 19, and it's bringing in about 94 watts each. So that's pretty close to accurate with this one, except I'm losing a little bit. Like if I hooked them all up individually, it seems like I'd get better on the ACOPOWER, but then the voltage wouldn't be high enough to actually bring the system in. And I don't like to play with the higher voltage, 60 and 80, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to stay in the 48 range and under until I really understand how this system works safely. Keep the voltage down as much as I can. So the two Thunderbolts are coming in at 32 volts, 5.5 amps for 180 watts almost. And then the ACOPOWERs, the set of 4 that's in series parallel, that's bouncing. So about 41 volts at about 8.5. And then I have the one ACOPOWER 200 all by itself coming at about 19 volts at just under 5 amps. So that would be 95 watts. So go back to the system. Notice that it's 96%. Still, I have almost that 500 coming in. The battery voltage is 27.4. Those of you who remember, this cuts off at 28.6 to 28.7. Usually it's about just right after it hits 28.6, somewhere in there. I still have that one string going in here, no string going in this one, and then as you see, that one is still synced, full, synced, and filling. So this one has to be just a hair under, but the voltage is close enough to where they're both synced with the main system, as you can see, if the lights are correct. That's the whole key to this system, if those lights are accurate. But that'll finish up. See, 27.4. So it's getting there. It's going up. But I just wanted to do another review because, you know, like I said, about $4,500 is a lot of money to spend, and I think every bit of information that people can get, I think, is valuable, especially when you throw $4,500 into the wind. I'd like to hear from Kilo M and Bucks B, if possible, to see if they got any upgrades or updates on their systems to see, because I think they both have the one battery, I think. So I'd like to hear more from them. I haven't heard from them in a while. So, you know, more information, you know, more knowledge is power, I guess. So, all right, thanks, guys. Ramble on and be safe out there. Bye.